Good evening there, Cowboys Nation. How's everybody doing tonight on this Tuesday evening, wherever you may be? Tuesday evening, afternoon, not really sure when you may be watching this. First of all, if you're new to the channel and this is your first time seeing one of these videos, please make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell as me and my partner Mike Tag continue to bring you guys some amazing off-season content to keep things going, to bring the champions in here. Steve Gogan from the Great Wall of Dallas coming into the cave, Dave Campo coming into the cave. We'll continue to bring you guys. We had James Washington, former Super Bowl champion, all kinds of videos that you will be able to see, things that you can go back and watch if you missed them. But keeping the things going, keeping the content going, and coming to you to your YouTube to stream, to watch, to share. And we couldn't do any of this if we didn't have you all and your support. So that being said, let me just get into some things real quick. I saw an article yesterday that piqued my attention, and it's gotten a little bit of traction, I'd say, and that's Jimmy Johnson back in the fold officially with the Dallas Cowboys. To what extent? Still to be determined, I guess. Basically, they're saying that Jimmy Johnson is in the quote unquote advisory group, I guess, that they have, people that give Jerry some advice, bend his ear a little bit. But according to the article, they spoke for a little over an hour after the Green Bay game, talking about, Jerry was wanting to get some ideas from Jimmy on what he thought might need to change. Is this a chink in the Jerry ego armor, so to speak? Is he starting to realize that things might need to change in order for him to get over this hump, and then for those things to change, maybe he needs to lean on some of the people. Me and Mike have talked about, at nauseum, about this Cowboys team being full of former champions, guys that know football, guys that know what it takes to win at the highest of levels. So, in my opinion, anything that has to do with Jimmy Johnson and him being able to give advice is a good thing. I don't care in what capacity it is. There's a lot of people that are playing this off and saying, well, you know what? It's just Jerry trying to sell season tickets. It's Jerry blowing smoke up our asses again. And maybe that's the case. Maybe it is. Time will tell. But I will say this: Jimmy Johnson, in any capacity with the Dallas Cowboys, cannot be anything but a good thing. Jimmy Johnson knows football. We all saw that Green Bay game, and we saw how disgusted he was, and we saw that fiery, impassioned speech that he basically gave to the team at halftime on Fox, off the cuff. I mean, the guy still knows football. He's a part of football. It's not like he's been away from the game. It's not like he's been out retired fishing on his boat and that's all he does. He's watching the games. He knows these players, the personnel. He's Jimmy Johnson's still a great football mind. So, as we go into the offseason and we go here, we've got free agency coming up. We've got the draft coming up. We've got decisions to make on this personnel. And who knows? Maybe Jimmy was had a hand or had a say in the Zimmer hire. It's a name, it's a guy, it's a defensive guy that Jimmy is familiar with. Possibly might have had something to do with that. But my main takeaway from that is that having Jimmy around this organization, around this team, bending the ear of Jerry Jones, is nothing but a good thing. I think it's positive. It gives me some excitement. It gives me a little bit more reason for optimism. We've talked about, how can Jerry really start to say that how can he show us that he's going all in? Well, stepping aside and starting to listen to, some football minds, some people that really understand what it takes to build a championship team because they've been there, done that. That's step number one. For me, that's something that creates optimism within inside me. It's kind of hard for me not to. We all look back at the glory days and we think about the Jimmy Johnson eras and what could have been done if that relationship hadn't parted. But now, according to Jimmy Johnson, and I quote, everything is hunky dory. So, Cowboys Nation, I think it's a good thing that Jimmy is back into the fold and in an advisory role. Like I said, I don't care what capacity that is. Any capacity, even if it's a limited capacity, is a good thing. So maybe we're starting to see a little bit different side of Jerry. Maybe he's starting to finally realize that the way he's been doing it for 28 something years just ain't been working. It's time to shake things up a little bit. So, as we go into the offseason, we're going to continue to look for reasons to be optimistic. And in my opinion, this is a good one. So it excited me to hearing the news. Hopefully, you guys are excited about it. Hopefully, we're starting to kind of trend in the right direction towards going into this all in and what encompasses all in. So, Cowboys Nation, again, me and your boy, Mike Tag. We're going to be all in with the Cowboys Cave, all in bringing you fresh content, consistent content, bringing the championships and the interviews here to the Cowboys Cave for you guys going forward, as well as the 3,000 subscriber Funko Pop giveaway signed by none other than Bob Lilly. Once we hit to the 3,000 subscribers, you guys will get a chance to win this. It's a Tom Landry Funko Pop signed by Bob Lilly, a guest of the cave. So listen, we got some great things that we will continue to bring to you guys. So hey, just make sure that you continue to tune in. Again, like, subscribe, make sure that you guys stay locked in, because we're going to continue to. Oops, I clicked the wrong thing here. I'm going all over the place here. I'm not Mike Tag. I'm Kelly Canad. But anyway, hey, listen, continue to tune in, continue to watch. We will be live this Thursday evening. So make sure make sure you tune in and watch. But again, exciting news around the Dallas Cowboys. I'll let you guys decide. Are you as excited as me? But Jimmy back in the fold. I can't help but get excited at that. I don't know what else to say. But hey, thanks for tuning in and watching this. We'll see you guys Thursday night live. And till next time, K9 signing out.